Gentlemen, laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to Simulacra, with what should be the end of Simulacra. Anna's here smiling away at us like she's not missing it all. Where are you, Anna? Come on, wake up. So the last thing we did was we talked to Phil at Fresh Ideas, who told us that James went missing as well. But then we found out James is the guy that we've been talking to and all the corrupted messages. So now we have to figure out how we talk to Cassie. So I'm just gonna go through Cassie's messages to see if there's any correlation. Hardest part is getting the glitter off. I've never held a fidget spinner. Did I miss my window? Yeah, we read most of these. Didn't see them, just standing around. Ever notice how weird feet are? Am I high? Slot machines are a waste of money. I bought it, addressed at the party. What the fuck do I know? There are two sides to me. Aha! That could be a hint at the simulacrum that's going on. Hey all, as a token of appreciation for my fans and celebration, I'm planning something real special. Stay tuned. Everyone wanted to ask me anything. Stand a chance to talk to me in my upcoming Jabber contest. Follow Keeping It Cassie for more info. I am following you. Can't click into any of your shit though. Keep an eye on my upcoming posts. Find the hidden phone number. If you figured it out, just call me for your AMA with me. Oh, so Cassie, it's 9 in the morning. Why am I craving Chinese food? Okay, 9. 2 days in a row. The barista spelled my name Cassie. 9-2. A movie should not be 3 hours long. My bladder can't handle it. 3. This is actually really clever on her part. New Game of Thrones episode in 8 hours. 8. 9238. I never noticed. One day I'm gonna 1. I never noticed that her posts actually had that many numbers in them in a row. Why are some of the best English words made up of 4 letters? Okay. Case study gives 0. Folks. 9238140. That's the end of the contest. I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, okay. Now we can use this and call her. 9238140. Look at that.
Hiya, this is Keeping It Cassie. Congratulations! You figured out the secret number!
Thanks.
As you know, you get to ask me one question for my upcoming AMA thread. So please be patient as I will contact you on my next availability. We'll be texting you soon!
Okay. Am I supposed to wait for a text from her then? There we go. Got your number. It's a first come, first serve, so let me finish up with the earlier winners. I will get back to you once I am done. Can't wait. Oh, come on, man! What am I supposed to do in the meantime? Oh, okay. That was fucking quick. 6:45, I'll get back to you once I'm done. Hey, I'm done! 20 seconds later, you're up. It's your turn for the AMA. Remember, you only get one question. I will keep it to 1. Awesome Possum. Ask away. Tell me more about James Allner. Say what? Him? How the hell do you know about him? He's a person of interest. You want dirt on him or something? Why go through me? Don't you have normal questions to ask? Like, what do I think of climate change? Or the state of social media shaping consumerism, you know? These are the questions people ask. Those are not normal questions. I've done Q&As. I have a social media following. I know how these things work. It's never these fucking things. They don't, like, if you ask those questions, no problem. I'll try and answer them as much as I can. But they're not normal questions. The A stands for anything. It's not AMNQ. Ask me normal questions. If that's what you really want to know, only 2 conditions. First, tell me why do you need info on him? I might just say he's a key witness in the disappearance. She might see the gravity of the situation then and take it a bit more seriously. Sweet Jeebus! I knew something was up. Oh god, I could have been kidnapped? Look, I'm not sure what you heard, but this sounds seriously effed up. If it's going to help someone else, I will tell you everything, but this is between us. My second condition is that we keep this between us, okay? Sure. I mean, I'm gonna have to tell Taylor anyway, and Greg maybe. Let me start from the top. I keep my online persona, keeping it Cassie, and my real life separate. My real name is Cassandra. Keeping it real separate there, Cassie. Has always been single, but I'm not. I had a long time boyfriend, but I was dumped. So I went on Spark and chatted with a few guys to get over it. That's when I met James. Oh yeah, doing the whole social media thing where you pretend you're single and you promote yourself as single, but you're not actually single. Because then you get all the people who think you're pretty to come at you and then it's like, oh, we love you so much. I can't agree with that. I don't like doing that. It's fine if you keep your private life private, but I don't like when social media people or influencers or anybody online really promotes themselves as single to try and get that attention from other single people, but then has a secret, like, love life going on in the background, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Maybe I care too much about being honest and sincere. So when I met James, did he act weird? Nothing at the beginning, actually. It started out fine. He was a real charmer. We did see that. Seems to tell me all the right things after coming off a shitty relationship. I was at a low place. Wait, he did the exact same thing to Anna. He gave me some perspective and plenty of good advice. Then he started to get more things right about me. Exactly the same as Anna. Because maybe you weren't talking to the real James. Maybe you were talking... Think of it this way. James... This is what I think is happening. James went on Spark. Met some people that he really hit it off with because they knew a bit too much about him. So what does James do? He continues down that rabbit hole when suddenly he gets sucked into the phone and just vanishes. Then all of a sudden, another James pops up. The Simulacrum. The fake imitation of James, who suddenly knows a bit too much about the people they're talking to. Anna and Cassie. And then Anna starts talking to him a lot. He knows a bit too much because it's probably the software Iris collecting all the information about you that's on your phone. Because let's face it, the stuff that's on these, there's a lot more information on these and online and everything about you than you think there is. Everyone seems to think they're safe online if they just have a strong password and everything, but no. Anybody with any real sort of... Anybody with any sort of real knowledge about how to get your information will be able to find that shit in a heartbeat. There's absolutely no way that your information is safe online. That's just the world we live in right now. So let's say the software knew everything that was going on with Anna, so it suddenly imitated James as this charming guy to lure in Anna. And then all of a sudden, Anna became into the phone. And now all of a sudden she's posting again because that's the simulacrum coming back. They're not physical versions of them, but they're digital simulacrums. Have I figured it out? Is that it? Is that what's going on? Cassie somehow got away from it though. Anna didn't. And then you kind of go down that rabbit hole of, okay, who was James talking to? Because he was probably talking to a simulacrum as well. And then that person was another one. And it just keeps going on and on and on. Because maybe this is trying to tell us something about the social media consumerism and how social media, everyone's living in their phone. So why not actually live in your phone? And all your information isn't safe. Maybe that's the message. Anyway, I'm going to continue without theorizing. I just want to see if I'm right by the end. Sounds pretty smooth. It's kind of creepy, except that it's not. He starts to text me exactly when I finish work. Sounds familiar. I don't have a regular schedule. They change every week. Days even. But he somehow managed to text me at exactly the right time. There was a photo shoot that ended at 2 a.m. He texted me the moment that the photographer called it a wrap. Does he ever sleep? I was just about to say, Anna asked if he ever sleeps. No, because he's not real. And maybe that's the real James trying to talk back to us, the all nerd that we've come to know that's all corrupted. Because it's him fighting against Iris. As you can see, with Iris TM always watching, as it says. Okay, that is weird. Here's the final straw. He knew about the B cup. He didn't know about the A cup. He knew about the B cup. I worked my ass off to keep my relationship a secret for the sake of keeping it Cassie, and somehow James knew. I confronted him and he told me he guessed it. Look, he did the exact same thing with Anna. Your online persona drove your boyfriend away. How the hell do you know about this? I just took a guess. That sounds very, very similar. Guessing exactly when I wake up and when I finish work, that is just plain creepy. Finding out about my jabber and boyfriend, that is pure sorcery. No one else knows about this. Who the hell are you? Are my methods too uncomfortable? We are done. You have blocked James. So that's how she got away from it. It's the last I heard from him. So it just moved on to the next victim. This is getting very interesting now. We're starting to piece it together. He loved me and he respected my work. My separate lives can be quite a strain, but he would never do something like that. That's it. That's all I am saying. Just thinking about him makes my hair stand. Story is going to save lives. Yeah. You know, I read somewhere that psychopaths try their best to fit in. I feel James is kind of like that. Hope you got what you need. There is something off about him. Yeah, because he's not real. I tracked down Cassie. Ooh, tantalizing. I love this shit. That jabber hottie? Did she kiss and tell? Taylor, come the fuck on. Also, yo, what's my girl Kat Deidre at? What? Time to up my selfie game. Alright. He can predict her every move. I don't care about her real name being Cassandra. I'm not sharing that stuff with her. So he is either some next level stalker or there's something to him that we don't really know. Never mind. We now know James is maximum creep material. Creepy enough to kidnap Anna, perhaps. Okay, you showed me yours. Now let me show you mine. What? Taylor, why do you talk like this? I found something out about James too. What the fake mass media, oh Jesus, do not want you to see about the recent disappearances on dating apps. Sounds like a fucking Trump headline. First of all, I want to commend the local news coverage on escalating this horrible trend to a whole new level. Just when I thought they couldn't sink any lower, they did. Downplaying the seriousness of this issue and treating all the victims as just another statistic to be forgotten. Blaming these crimes on trivial things such as the rise of internet and the degradation of our youth. Damn millennials! Wait, I'm a millennial. This has to be stopped. There is more to this story, and the people deserve to know the truth. I do not want you, my readers, to continue being brainwashed by the mainstream fake media. Oh my god. I mean, I don't listen to mainstream media much either, but this type of terminology is just... It's so like 2017. Lucky for you, readers, I have the scoop. I was working with a local detective, a very trusted friend who I can't reveal his name to keep him safe, to see if there's any connections to the crimes, and oh boy, was that rabbit hole deeper than Bill Gates' wallet. But why am I doing this? Because there's something strange going on with Spark. These big tech corporations are slowly taking over the world, selling our info to the governments to spy on us, and now paying off the media and law enforcement to silence our voices and to further pacify us into submission. So what is it this time? First of all, not all of these crimes are fully represented. There are violent crimes and sexual crimes, but somehow the media fails to mention the missing crimes. Why didn't they use words like kidnapping or MIA? It's a safe assumption, right? Well, that's where they've screwed it up. Some of these missing crimes are not reported because they didn't treat them as crimes at all, but statistical anomaly. What the hell? Don't their families deserve some closure? Don't our children deserve safety? Why are these anomalies ignored outright? Look at this graph. Look at this photograph. Look at this graph that was hacked from an internal law enforcement report regarding these crimes. Notice something? A big yellow line labeled missing. And no one seems to bother mentioning this. Sure, it's only a small number, so they just lump it up with the rest of the crimes. Lazy pigs. Now I already know what you're thinking. This is just a graph. This could be fabricated. And there's nothing much to go on from this. But that's where I went an extra mile, did some investigating on my own. I managed to track down and spoke to some of my friends and families of the victims. Nothing is more warm and truthful when it comes to straight from the horse's mouth. Names are partially hidden to protect privacy. Okay, this goes on and on and on. Actually, maybe not that long. I'm reading this one. I haven't read most of the other stuff, but I'm reading this one because I'm trying to confirm my theories now at this point. 22-year-old art student loves books and stays indoors. According to her best friend, after ending a long-time relationship with her high school sweetheart, she went on Spark trying to fill the void. 3 days after that, she went missing. The last time she was seen, right before meeting someone, her friend can't recall the name, but she is pretty sure it starts with an S. Okay. 24-year-old waiter, Simon. So did she talk to him? Was that her simulacrum and she talked to him and went into her phone? You look familiar. Studying for a law program on the side. His roommate told me that he recently called off his long-distance relationship and wanted to try Spark to meet new people. A couple of days later, he didn't even come home. The last time he was seen going out to meet a girl named Amy, he was never seen again. Starting to make sense. 23-year-old marketing intern dreams of writing. So I'm assuming that she met James. So she was James's simulacrum. And then from James we got to Anna. A strange relationship with her mom. It was a strain on her relationship with her then boyfriend, and they soon called it off. Went on Spark dates to rebel against her mom. On the day she went missing, her mom overheard her talking to a guy named James. James Allner. This is still developing, so I don't have too much info about him. Here's what I can dig up. He is 25 and works as a copywriter. Although he is technically missing, he is somehow still active on Jabber. So no one filed a report yet. But it didn't stop there. His phone was found in someone's backyard and handed to the police as evidence. Now this is where it gets weird. I know a guy who knows a guy who's gone through his phone. They found a weird video of him with huge chunks of data missing. Still trying to get hold of it. Something strange is going on, and we can't count on the police, the government, and the media for this. It is up to us, for the true believers, blah, 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 blah. Victims in the graph aged to be 21 to 25, Anna's 22, and she also talked to people who were 22. There's a gender pattern, girl, guy, and so on. So after Anna, there should be a guy going missing. Could have been Taylor. They all seem to be bookworms of sorts, either studying or working in related jobs. They all broke up recently with their conclusion. I have no freaking clue. Is there a serial killer on the loose? Were they kidnapped and experimented on by the Serpent Society? What? Okay, so that's kind of confirming my theory. So, the simulacrum takes somebody in. The phone takes somebody in. The Spark takes somebody in. Iris, whatever. Then the simulacrum is generated from them, acts like them, lures somebody else in who's out of a relationship because they're the most vulnerable, I guess. And then the cycle continues. And for some reason, the phones end up on people's doorsteps, because I said that the phone ended up on my doorstep. So where do I play into all of this? I already read it! You can read it at your own time, but I will keep this quick. Too long didn't read. James vanished a couple of months ago while on the way out to, wait for it, meet someone from Spark. Just like Anna. There's more. Combine this with what you have found out. I think there's something bigger at works here.
Okay, I need to record this so we are on the same page. So, commencing epic monologue. Anna went missing the same way as James. They were both last seen going on a date with someone on Spark. Anna and James still had activity on Jabber, but no one has physically seen them. It's the same pattern. James is still nowhere to be found. I hope Anna doesn't share the same fate.
So what happens at the end of all this? Can I actually save them? You're right. There are too many similarities between Anna and James for it to be a coincidence. Whatever that's happening right now is spooky as fuck. There's an imposter going around making people disappear, and I think he or she is assuming the identity of James. We gotta find him, and I think I know how. Let me just check something real quick. He kept sending me a picture. I will get back to you. Okay, Greg's talking to us. Hold on a sec. I want to go back to... Oh, I can't check those messages. Ooh, a new vlog available. There's 2 left. Is it in my gallery still? No, not camera. Chat images? No. I wanted to find the one that was the picture that Allner sent us. ATAR call ya dead. Oh, these are fucked up. What the fuck? I don't like it. Is this all it is? What the fuck? Can I get the... Wait, what's the full name of this? Datas... Okay, I'm... Is this like Latin or is it just... No, it's these aren't words. So is this just an anagram then of something? I don't know what that says. I don't have time to figure it out. But we also did hear the voice. Remember when Greg went into Anna's apartment? He heard that voice and recorded it. The same thing that Phil did when James went missing. So whatever that voice is the source. This is only 33% done, so that's going to have some information for us. What was this? Dear Anna, you have logged into your Spark account from unknown. For security reasons, we have logged you out from all other devices to prevent further... Okay, so I can't go back into Spark, so... We're rounding out the end of this story, I think. You there? I'm here. I'm gonna be nicer to Greg, I think, coming to the end of this, because now we know he didn't do anything. I think I'm beat. I'm hitting dead ends everywhere. It's like she vanished from the face of the earth. That's exactly what happened. I'm getting closer. You are? Ugh, I can't get anything right. Aw, James. Greg. Not James. I'm such a screw up. I think I'm in way over my head thinking I can do this on my own. I let my pride get in the way. Anna might be gone because of it. Oh, he's coming around. He saw his attitude and do you know what he said to it? He said, fuck it so much. Aw, Greg. I'll be nice to him. I want everyone to be happy at the end of this. Yeah, but it's not good enough. I'm no closer compared to where we started. Anna is important to me. And I need to leave it to the professionals. I'm going to the cops. This is way beyond them. They can't figure this shit out. No, I don't care anymore. This is the only path I haven't tried. Haven't tried my path? I gotta do it. After this, I'm leaving everything to them. And you. Promise me one thing. No matter what the cost, just make sure she is okay. I'll do that. Thanks. Oh, poor Greg. What's gonna happen to him? Is he gonna get busted? Oh, funny, the busted group shows up. Okay, I got something. You a Bugs Bunny fan? I mean, who isn't? I like it. 80s kid, eh? No, I'm a 90s kid, but there were plenty of episodes where he will dress up like a girl to lure his enemies into traps. Classic. Let's see where this is going. You're thinking what I'm thinking? We need to lure this creep out just like Bugs Bunny. I'm not putting on a disguise, but we can bait him. Yes! What if we catch this imposter, aka James, in the act? If this is some creep luring victims on Spark, we should beat him in his own game. You know, like in TV, where guys pretend to be children online to catch pedos. We can do the same. By we, you mean me, right? You do have her phone and stuff. I can give it a shot too. Use Anna's Spark account and edit it into a new profile. Try to match with James, set up a meeting, then bust him from there. But I can't get back into my Spark. Okay. Let's just make sure our plan is solid. So if there's anything I learned from using Spark and watching TV, and read almost all dating advice out there, you gotta be that person's type. You get the better match. To get the better match. Okay. Yeah. Everyone has a type. I'm sure even you have a type. Even you! Come to think of it, I don't know if you were a boy or a girl. I'm a guy. It's me, Jackaboy. Ah, man, what a waste. Sorry. Not the point right now. So, about making a fake profile. All of the people who disappeared while using Spark shared something in common. Oh, I just set up my own profile. Not use Anna's again. Just make sure the profile you make contains tags that are similar to them. How do I know that? Well, I could just go check the profile, right? Oh, I can't access it anymore. Duh, we have everything we need. That article I sent you is full of clues. You even spoke to Cassie. All of the missing people, Anna, Cassie, has to share something in common. You just gotta find out what that is and make a profile with the correct tags. If I can do it, you can do it. So we gotta make one that has breakup and all that kind of stuff in it. Just be as smooth as you are. Attaboy, Taylor. Way ahead of you. By the way, you might need these. Oh. James, why do you have these pictures, or did you just search up models on the internet? Here are some pics you can use for the profile. As long as you don't use Anna's pic, it's fine. So you just have 3 women's photos lying around? You mean you don't? You don't have friends just sharing pictures of pretty girls with you? I'm gonna say, Taylor, no, I don't. That was like a 16 to 19-year-old thing to do. I'm 27 now. I'm growing up. That's just creepy. Okay, this looks bad again. We can debate about this later. We are so close. Go to Anna's Spark profile and start creating. To catch the criminal, you gotta be the victim. Make sure your profile is similar to theirs. Remember, the secret is in the tags. Okay. I'm gonna use this lady. I like her shirt the most. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the last vlog. Is this one gonna be creepy as well? Oh, okay. You gotta get into your maximum creep positions. Oh, she's running away from something. Oh, I don't like that. And still a discombobulated title. Okay, Spark. Yeah. Okay, name. So The thing is, I'm a guy now. Wait. It went from guy to girl, so shouldn't it go guy again? No. Picture. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I thought I was supposed to be a guy again. Samantha. Because of Sam. You gotta be 22. Or is this one of those things? Is this one of those things where I'm actually supposed to pick a picture of a guy because that's the thing? Should I pick Greg's picture? I don't know. I want to get a good ending out of this game. And I understood it that you're supposed to go guy, girl, guy. So I'm the guy being lured in by the girl. Right? Huh. Now I'm confused. Okay, we don't need me. Apparently the lady who's the face of Anna, by the way, is an actual, like, model actress lady. And these are, like, just pictures from their Instagram. Or so I've been told. I actually didn't look it up. I don't know what her real name is. But that's interesting. That's cool. Any images here I can use? I don't know. Now I'm confused. What are my hobbies? Okay. Oh, they all have to be bookworms. That was it. Studies. What else, like, stands out as bookworm? Books. Indoors. I need 5 of them. Moving on. There we go. And maybe personal growth? Because if you pick traveling, then it feels like you're too outgoing, so you might be not as vulnerable. Arts and crafts, finance, music, personal growth. There, so we have 2 for the bookworm side of things, 1 for location, and 2 for my personality kind of thing. I'm still confused about the picture thing, though. Oh, I wish I knew what to do. What if I just do the best of both? What if I just put in the name as Greg, but the picture's a girl? Work and studies. I don't know. Tagline. Books are life. I love books. I love books and worms. Tagline. What did the others have? I don't know. Books are my life. I love reading and chilling at home. Looking for love. Work, studies, editor. Wait, we should have something a bit better than that. An editor could be a video editor. Newspaper. Journalist. Let's just do that. There we go. Books, indoors, moving on, personal growth. See, I could have used... Ooh, finding love is a good one as well. Let's take out personal growth and go with finding love. I think that's better. Wait, personal growth leads 99 matches. Finding love leads 99 matches. Because personal growth felt like a part of moving on and finding love as well, but... Studies, I think that's good. I was going to try work and career as well. Books, indoors. I don't know if indoors is going to work. Fuck it. Let's go with this. Let's see what happens. Albert, no. Bill, no. I'm looking for James. I'm looking for Allner, please. These are all the same ones that we found before. Jennifer, Danny, Brucey is back! Bruce says he's Batman. I don't believe him, but he works at the Batcave, so it's hard to deny. Tammy, Ruthie loves memes. Designer at Fresh Ideas. It's another worker at Fresh Ideas. Oh my god, Robert the Bear! Look at this dude! Too good to be true. Ooh, you sexy man. Oh, Jesus! Okay, there he is! It's too late for me. I am no longer of this world. Oh god, no. Goosebumps, hello. Didn't feel you yet today. She still can be saved. Do not trust its words. Nothing is what it seems. Whoa! What's happening? No, no, no! Jesus Christ! That's the location he sent me! Who was that? Was that James or Anna? Oh my god. You and Anna swiped right on each other. Oh fuck. Hello? Is anyone there? Please answer me. I don't know where I am. Oh god, help. You're not Anna? What are you talking about? Of course I am. Please help. The last thing I remember, I was going out. I met James? Shit, I remember he was standing on the roof. Is he okay? Oh god, it was James. Fuck. He jumped off. Oh, there's a weird thing in the background. Is he dead? I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's dead from the height he fell. But is this a face or something? It's like a Rorschach test. I'll just say it was a high building. It's my fault. I saw him. Then I blacked out. Oh, we're losing color. You gotta get me out of here. I think I was drugged. Where are you now? A warehouse? A building? I don't know. It's dark. I can't tell. I'm really scared. I've been trying to reach out. Thank God I found James's phone. James's phone was found by someone else. Oh. Must be someone else's phone then. I don't know. That is not important. I think I can help myself now. I will just get out and get help. Thanks for not giving up on me. I should go. This is weird. This is weird. I don't know if it's the simulacrum talking or if it's actually Anna. But I don't want to fuck this up. Oh, don't believe it's words! Oh, that was good. I almost fell for the simulacrum! He told you, didn't he? Reveal yourself. As you wish. I am her as she is me. If it is me you wish to see, then so be it.
Impressive. A worthy pretender. My perversion fails to deceive you.
Oh, fuck.
You have seen through my mask.
Where is Anna?
Anna.
The original and the copy
are now one. Momentarily.
Fuck, dude.
I am her as she is me.
You rejected all of my warnings.
Do you crave the truth so badly?
Your blind determination to save this female has led you to me.
Pretender.
Oh, it's so creepy! That whole, like, pretending to be something else, but the weird, like, glitchy voice stuff. I don't like it. Who are you?
I am the Simulacra. Beyond your glass screens. Behind your black mirrors.
Hey, that's a TV show.
Is a reflection of your reality.
I am that reality.
This is exactly like an episode of Black Mirror. Okay, so you're basically in the upside down. You're in the other universe. You are in the phone?
I am the new order and existence perfected.
I am society reshaped.
A simulation destined for ascension.
A hyper-real existence.
I don't like you. Normal language, please.
The material society is fading. A digital one taking its place.
A reality where only perfect symbols of humanity exists.
Their online personas. Their simulacrums. Anna. Many others like her has no place here.
Weird. What did she do wrong?
She did nothing wrong and nothing right. Living an inconsequential material life.
Anna is a worm.
In a perfect image. That needs to be eradicated. A weak individual that only laments. A stronger individual would simulate a better one.
In my world.
In the online world.
Huh. So, what you're saying is that the more people do all of this, you're like taking them in and living them in the digital world. Not everything is about online personas. She's just trying to move on from bad experiences. I want to save Anna.
Why waste time to mend a flawed material existence when simulating a perfect existence is more efficient?
Fuck you.
Weak simulacrums.
Fade into obscurity. A waste of precious space. I assimilate them momentarily. Make them stronger. Seek other worms for removal. Delete the original source from the material world.
Weird. So to that entity, we are the simulacrums. Because we're the weaker ones. Like how you killed James.
A worm that no longer exists. Erased from the material world. A fate Anna will soon share. The next worm.
Taylor.
The next one to be culled. You will not delay my simulation of him any longer.
Shit, now we have to save Taylor as well. Oh no. Oh no, do I have to pick one?
You show sympathy.
For the life unlived. How you value one worm over the next will continue to elude me.
Anna actually came online. I spoke to her a bit and she cleared.
Anna told me she's gonna be here.
Taylor!
This is really weird. It might not even be her. It might be a trap. So, if it turns out to be a bunch of kidnappers or something, tell the world, at least I tried.
Taylor, no! No, that's not Anna. Get out of there. We didn't fucking find her, you dumbass! Were you being a buzzkill? She even sent me a picture to prove it. Why is she only appearing now? Well, duh. You had her phone. Also, she said someone else, I think she means you, was hogging her Spark account. When she finally remembered her password, she logged back in. You're going to be the next victim. Don't mean to brag, but I have a green belt in karate. I can take care of myself. Maybe we jumped to conclusions. Taylor, no! If it's really Anna, we will find out there and then. I have to go to her. Don't go yet. Give me some time first. Okay, okay. Sounds serious. But why? I'm going to save your life. I think you were making this a little too dramatic. Just get back to me soon, okay? Just gonna text her that I'll wait, okay?
Impressive. You continue to meddle and stall the inevitable.
I hate you, Rorschach!
Why waste your precious gift on such worms, pretender?
Because you were wrong, Taylor is smarter than that. My persuasion skills surpass yours. Because you're wrong. Be defiant.
Your ignorance is irritating. Your words and actions are futile. My reach abides by no rules or order. I can erase the true Anna this moment, if I wish to do so.
Don't do it!
Distance and contact will not hinder my assimilation.
I am rigged to lose. They don't need to die. That's cheating. They don't need to die.
The physical bodies of these worms are worthless. Their death only remains on the
I
material.
really hope I don't have to pick one or the other.
Their symbols will be eternal in mine.
Think I can help you?
A worm underground will never comprehend
The infinite sky
That's a good one.
what can you show me
that I don't
already know.
The material world is just as important. You don't know what the real world is like. People can grow and improve. Oh man, all of these are kind of crappy. That, well, I don't know which one to pick. Either of these. I'm trying to figure out the best scenario in which I can get both of these people back alive.
Your blind faith in them continues to irritate me. Your attachment to your failing reality is short-sighted,
soon to be
replaced by the hyper-real.
Dude, I'm hyper real, dude.
The ascension of your world rests within me. A pure existence awaits.
untainted by the weak.
A glorious utopia.
Let me help? But is help as in like, I will help you assimilate people? No. I'll prove you wrong.
You wish to change the fate of these two worms?
Yes. I will ascend them without killing them. Can I do that? Will that work? That is a terminology. I think that that will work.
As you wish.
Be grateful of my offer.
Choose
No! No!
Taylor. For one to live, the other must perish.
Can I save both?
You have nothing to offer.
One worm for another. A fair trade. If events transpire differently, I might have considered.
Oh shit, did I fuck it up?
The die is cast, and the cast must die.
Who will it be?
Did I pick wrong answers? No! Oh! Oh, there's a way of saving both of them, isn't there? And I messed it up. I'm gonna save Anna. Oh, only for, cause I mean, I like Taylor. I don't want him to die either. But it's just the fact that we've spent so long trying to save Anna. Like, the whole point of this game is trying to save Anna, so just by that principle alone.
You wish to preserve the feeble girl. Amusing. Anna will be standing by a ledge.
Oh, shit.
If Anna is the one you want to save, tell Taylor to go to her. Anna will be released, and Taylor will become my new host.
You're creepy.
If Taylor is the one you want to save,
Convince him to push
Oh,
Anna
Jesus.
off and kill her body.
I will remove myself from your lives.
Then you're just gonna spread somewhere else. You monster.
In the grand vision, these are just insignificant moments, unworthy of remembering. Taylor is informed. Everything after this point is up to you.
Oh shit. Are you serious? You went there just in case? I know what you told me, but I'm sorry. Is she there? I didn't see her, but I've been thinking. You're right, something isn't making sense here. The stuff about James and her disappearance, I just want to say, I think there's something bigger at work here. And you seem to know more about it. And yet you went anyway? You've no idea, even I am still, you've no idea. This is nuts. So yeah, just want to say, I trust you. Whatever happens, I will listen to you. You've been backing me up all these times, and it's only fair. Holy shit, it's Anna! What is she doing? Oh, don't say she's on a ledge. She looks off. Something is off. My hair is standing. Not this one. We did it. We found Anna. It was a team effort. What the fuck is going on? It definitely is. She looks stressed. No matter, I'm going to get her. BRB. Oh my god. I looked at her. That face. What is that smile? It's not right. Oh no. What the fuck? Am I... Is this what Anna went through? Am I next? Why can't I hear it? No! shit.
Hi.
Hi.
It's me, Anna. I'm free. Whoever you are, you saved me. But Taylor, he's gone. Oh my god, it took him. Oh my god, it took him.
It is done.
Anna is released from my simulation.
She is free to go.
Oh man, poor Taylor.
The simulation will complete.
In a moment, it is as you intended. I am Taylor,
And Taylor is I.
Anna will be spared.
Fuck. I don't want him to die.
You choose one worm over another. They are still
Both worthless worms. Anna's
material life will cease to be the same. Her will
reshaped into my vision.
What's going to happen now?
I cannot allow her feeble life
To exist.
Her physical body will be returned, while her simulacrum
Is integrated into her
will.
What the fuck? Is she alive or what?
Your overvaluation of the material world perplexes me.
Anna will serve as my avatar.
To learn more about
Your world. True
Anna is gone. Only the symbol remains.
I don't get. What?
No one will know the difference.
You lied to me.
I only promise to keep her body alive and return it to you.
I did not deceive you, motherfucker. I pity you. It is your limited view that prevents you from seeing the grand vision. One day you will see the marvelous truth.
It's never gonna happen.
Weeding out the worms.
Is an ever-expanding endeavor. You have shown me
That some worms
are worth saving. You and I are not that different.
When the time comes for your ascension into your simulacrum,
I will guide you to your eternal glory.
I got an achievement that said you found Anna. Is that it? No! Oh, fuck. Oh! 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 What the fuck?
Anna came to me. She came to me. It came to me. It looks like her, but it's something else. It looked at me. I don't feel so good. What the hell was that thing? It's getting a hold on me. I can't breathe. I can't see. I hard to move my eyes. My eyes. Why am I being punished? I did the right thing. I did everything right. It is me. Assignment. As it is me. Assignment. As it is me. Assignment. As it is me. Assignment. Assignment. Don't want to see anyone else. Help me. Help me.
Oh, that was legitimately creepy. Oh. Oh, we actually get stats. So there's 4 endings. You save Anna by sacrificing Taylor. I'm assuming the other one then is the opposite of that, and another one is saving both? You and 65% of players choose not to hurt Ashley's feelings. You and 57% of players got Greg arrested. Sorry, Greg. At least you're safe, in a way. You and 35% of players reported Merv's sexual harassment. Ooh, not everyone did. Probably because of the gameplay element of it, thinking that if you reported him, that he'd get caught. You and 62% of players got Taylor to trust your judgment. You and 82% of players did not turn Taylor into a murderer. Oh, so that's your way of saying that we killed Taylor and didn't let him push Anna off. Is there more? To save Anna, you allow Taylor to be sacrificed. However, she might not be the same again. Is that what you intended? Simulacra has many Easter eggs and multiple endings. Play again and try for a different outcome. Thank you for playing. Did you enjoy the experience? I'm gonna slap a big ol' hell yes on that. Please leave us a rating and review. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. Right now, I gotta finish up a video. And here's the credits. Begin plus! Wait, what happens if I go to continue? Where does it start from? Oh, I could just start from here. Could I potentially try and get a different ending? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try and get both ending. Because I think I messed up something talking to that guy. The fucking overlord. So I can't do it. It leads back to the exact same place. There's another element that I've missed. Something that I was probably supposed to do along the way before even getting into this moment in the game. Because it's still just it's still just making me pick between one or the other. And now, some of the dialogue options were different and I tried to pick better, but it just ended up at the same place anyway. Which kinda sucks. Can I'm talking to you, yes. Can I not? I'll go back to the main menu. How? There we go. Okay, well, that was Simulacra. I might not have gotten the best ending, because you can save both of them, but as I said, I'm just missing some elements to be able to do that. So I'd probably have to go further back or just start the game all over again, and the game's like, what, 5-6 hours long, so that's a bit of a slog to get through, but it still got a decent ending. We still saved Anna. That was our purpose right from the get-go. And I wanted to save her, and I did. So at least I didn't get everyone killed. At least I didn't get a bad ending, so to speak. I feel really bad about Taylor, though. He was cringy and annoying, but I think his heart was in the right place. He was just using, like, humor as some sort of defense mechanism, and I don't know. He wasn't a bad guy. He's just misunderstood, I think. Greg went to jail. I don't know if Greg deserved to go to jail, because he did cheat on his girlfriend. That's horrible. Almost got the mistress pregnant. Still a shit thing to do, and he did break into her thing and try and use her computer, but I don't know if any of that is, like, arrestable. Well, let's put it this way. I don't think he deserves to go to jail for that. Being arrested for, yeah, breaking into any place unauthorized is probably going to get you arrested. We did save Anna, but she's not the same Anna. So it seems like we might not have defeated the Simulacra. But I did kind of piece it together before the ending took place, which, I mean, was kind of obvious, but really, really good game. I like it a lot. They really excelled from what they had with Sarah is Missing. Sarah is Missing was a concept to see if this type of game would work. And it was a lot of ambiguity, and it was a lot of just like, wait, what did happen? But this kind of went that one step further. It expanded upon it. There was a lot more mechanics and a lot more puzzles in it. And then the ending, I think, was a bit more satisfying than the ending of Sarah is Missing. Because we got to... we got to find out more information about what was going on. Really, really cool, because I kind of like supernatural elements in games. For some people, that might be a bit too much. It kind of jumped the shark a small bit, but I really liked it. And some of the options in the game are really, really well done. I would love to play this on an actual phone. It is on phones, by the way. I would love to play it on an actual phone to see how it works. But I really like that some of the elements, like all the dialogue options, all the options that you can pick and how the dialogue evolves from that is very, very impressive. There's a lot to it. I like that it felt like you were using a phone. That when you were going around the menus, it actually felt like all of this stuff could exist. And they put a lot of time and effort into the design of the game to make sure that the apps looked like actual apps. They acted like actual apps. They even came up with like fake marketing names for things, fake taglines, fake app icons, fake like user pages and everything for them. So from a design standpoint, a shit ton of work went into this game, which was cool. And I like that we kind of got tidbits of information about who Anna was and how the story evolved and what led her to get to where she was. The character development was pretty decent. I liked it a lot. Just some of the on-screen acting and some of the voice acting was just a little hokey, but I mean, I'm not really going to hold that against them. I don't think anyone in this is like super professional or a veteran in that regard, so for what it was, it suited the game perfectly. I really, really like this game a lot. And the last two episodes, this one and the last one, didn't spook me so much. This one creeped me out with the ending and everything, but man, like episode 2 and 3 really fucking got me. Wait, is this episode 5? I can't remember. A few episodes like really legitimately jump scared me. And not only that, normally jump scares startle you and you scream, but then 2 seconds later I kind of laugh it off because I'm like, oh, why did I get scared about that? But in this game, it scared me and then the creep set in. And it was just there forever. Because you don't know when the jump scares are going to happen. Because in a game like Five Nights at Freddy's, say, because that's the most notorious jump scare game, you kind of know when some of the jump scares are going to happen because you're waiting for it and you know if you mess up a certain section that you're going to get jump scared. You have a feeling that it's coming. So I think that's why it startles you and then you kind of laugh it off afterwards. It's like, ah, damn, I failed. But in this, I had no idea when any of them were going to happen. And then the fact of what the game was kind of played... This is very loud. It kind of played on a lot of my fears and anxieties and everything. So it kind of creeped me out and I was kind of left sitting in my own like weirdness and anxiety going, oh, I don't like this. It jump scared me and I'm waiting for the next one. I don't like it. And a lot of the stuff in it, like being hacked and being corrupted and all that kind of stuff is just kind of freaky to me. And the whole found footage kind of aspect to it and the fact that it's not like a professionally done thing, it's just super weird. I think that's why Paranormal Activity freaked me out when I watched it the first time as well. Because I lived in a house that had creepy sounds. And a lot of the sounds in that movie then were like, oh god, it actually was something all along. And it kind of played on that like innate fear that was inside me. I know, it's cool. I like the concept of this game a lot. And the simulacrums, how it's like something else pretending to be you, but like a more fucked up kind of version of it, or kind of baiting people in. All that kind of stuff. Really, really cool. I liked it a lot. Very, very good job to the developers. And thank you to them for putting an Easter egg in there because I played Sarah is Missing. That was very sweet of them to do. They didn't need to do that, but it added such a huge element to the game because of that, so... I don't know. I like these developers. They put in some hard work, and I hope things go well for them in the future, and I hope they make more games. I'd like to see them make something besides like a phone game now. Because they did Sarah is Missing to test it out, and then they did this. So I'd like to see them progress and go somewhere else. Even if it was like a desktop or a laptop type of game or something like that. Anything at all. Imagine having this type of thing. This type of game would be much better on a phone because you're interacting with an actual phone interface. Whereas here, like, obviously there's borders on the edge. But imagine if you were playing a version of this as a computer. So, kind of like Emily is away. So that you have a laptop up, and in the game, you're actually able to like click and drag and drop icons on the laptop screen with your mouse. That'd be really cool. And then start exploring stuff like that. A lot of more work would have to go into it, but you know what I mean. I can't wait to see where they go from this. But anyway, I've done enough rambling. I've done my little review of the game. Very, very good. I liked it a lot. I would love to know what you guys thought of the game and all the spooks and scares that happened in it. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch punch the like button in the face like a boss. And high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes. Let's go! I know you were all waiting for Auntie to show up in this series, and this is the perfect game for him. But I did say I was going to take a break from him for a little while, so I think it's better that way.